Anxiety has gone viral. As humans living in the year 2023, we are now experiencing some of the highest levels of anxiety than we have ever experienced as a species before. And we are also in the midst of an information revolution. The rate of change in our world in the last 20 years far outstrips the rate of changes in the past 200 years. And so this increased speed of change and of information consumption are overloading our nervous systems. The result is anxiety and related panic disorders are causing more and more suffering, limitation, and pain in our lives. So tremendous amounts of mental and physical energy are being used up by this fear, by this panic, and by this anxiety. And anxiety gets built up in our systems and operates autonomously. So let's get to this crucial and important question. Why did all the strategies that you tried thus far fail? Well, it comes down to the fact that most of the advice given and the strategies used to try and resolve anxiety usually try to get you to think yourself out or to fix yourself out of anxiety. And the more people try to clear their anxious thoughts or to think their way out, the more anxious they become. Have you ever tried to just tell yourself to just relax when experiencing anxiety? You must know that this does not work at all because willpower relies on our more evolved brain, the prefrontal cortex. And in moments of high stress, our brain is overwhelmed and therefore higher levels of reason and willpower become weaker and go offline. So what is the alternative? Well, one of the most powerful and effective ways to recover from anxiety is to begin to study with a lot of curiosity your own anxiety habit loops. Because our less evolved caveman brains pick up on reward-based habits subconsciously. And our brain responds to positive and negative reinforcement, turning it into a habit. And all of this happens subconsciously. If we aren't aware that we are doing something habitually, we will continue to do it habitually. And so anxiety gets fueled and sustains itself in your experience due to a series of habit loops that you are currently unconscious of. And once you begin to study and to see these operating in your experience in real time, it is extremely eye-opening. However, I don't want you to fall into the trap of trying to fix yourself out of it just yet. This simply can lead to more habit loops involving shame and unworthiness due to the challenge that this poses. So to start the work of unwinding and healing your anxiety, you must first begin to see how these habits that fuel your anxiety operate, but you must simply observe them with as much curiosity as you can. Because once you begin to see these habits, you cannot unsee them. However, healing and positive change will come, but you must avoid and try to avoid the urge to force it to happen with your willpower and without patience. Because I have no doubt that if you continue to do the work of understanding how this anxiety gets built up and sustain itself, in your experience, you're going to recover from it fully in due time. It is inevitable, but you must exercise patience and curiosity. So if you want more of my help, please feel free to press some of the links below. You can schedule a free consultation with me or my team, or you can get my free mini course to become free of anxiety. And I thank you very much for watching, and I send you my warm blessings on your journey.